The other song that helped me in church, the jazz song or Christmas song that helped me, with just learning hymns and being able to identify chords and to add, just more flavor to my playing. The song, now this is where it get good. Something like that. So this chord right here, regular major 7. Now this chord is another E. It's another voicing for that E dominant 9 with a sharp 11. It's just spaced out more. So you got E flat in the bass. Now I usually say, you could voice up stuff like. But in this particular song, I like the octaves. I like the, it just kind of feel that sound up. So. But another way to voice that chord. So you got E flat. You got your sharp 11, which is A. You got your dominant 7, which is D flat. You have your 9, which is F, and then you have your sharp 11 doubled at the top. So, and you could also throw it in like that. So that would be the only thing I would do different. In the left hand, I might play it like this, or you can even stretch it out. So you could do, I like that sound. And you could just play this with your thumb too. Just different ways you could voice those chords. And then these right here. So, common church chord, minor 7 with a flat 5 or a half diminished. So you got a B minor 7 with a flat 5. So you got B, D, which is your minor third. F, which is your flat 5, and then A, which is the your 7, your minor 7. So we just playing it like this. Da, da, da. Beautiful chords. Now we in the key of F, so this is chromaticism. Borrowing from, basically, I guess you could say we're borrowing from C major, and then we about to go to like almost like an F minor. It's like the 4 of, or you could say the 4 of F minor or the 2 of A flat. And now we going back to F. Da, da. I'm gonna break them chords down. Da, da, da. So that's what I should have did. Da, da, da. It's like a 2 major 7 to a 5 dominant 9, or C dominant 9, and then to your 1. So gotta get those melodies too. That makes a big difference, and then it gives you another chord, because that's not really, it's not really a 1 chord. It's a certain type of 1 chord, because when you hear that melody, it's like da, 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 da. So really like a 1 major 9, because I'm playing F, which is my 1. I'm playing my 5, my 3rd. Now the colors come in: 5, major 7, and then your major 9. So, and it's just have a way more pretty sound than just the 1, So let's go to these chords again. So B minor 7 with a flat 5. B flat minor 7. Just basic chords, nothing real crazy. It's crazy because how you borrowing from the different keys, but the actual chords that you playing are pretty simple. A minor 7. So you start here and then you just go down chromatically. Da, 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 da. So this chord right here, I mean, just crazy. But like I said, another beautiful chord. You know, if it's placed right, that by itself is just, it sound out there, but in the context of that song, it's perfect. So you have an A flat dominant 7 with a, or that's an A flat augmented 7. So that's all it is right there. So you got A flat, G flat, C, which is your 3rd, and then E, which is your sharp 5th or augmented 5th. And that takes you to your 2 minor 7, 5 dominant 9, and then that 1 major 9. And those songs help me shape my ear for just learning gospel music, and just not so much all gospel music, but like the hymns and being able to add flavor to them. Because when I hear hymns, you hear like certain passages that they're just jazzy passages, especially when the singers aren't singing, like the in-between stuff. That's what really catch my ear, because it's like, man, what are they doing? Because a 3-6-2-5, you could say, and that's a common church progression, but they don't play it like that. You know, it's like when you hear 3-6-2-5 in church, you might hear stuff like that, and that's just jazz. So sometimes when you only play gospel music and you learning this stuff, you kind of learning jazz with it. And then if you play jazz, you learning how to play church music too. Even if you don't know that, you are, it's like you learning both, which is good. And you want to have all this in your vocabulary, because like I said, it gives you options when you creating your own music, or you playing something and you want to spice it up. You have the vocabulary to actually enhance a song.